The fans making some noise here at the Knicks arena. The New York Knicks are getting settled in. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. And now Washington's starting group. Nene and Gortat team up in the paint. Wall out there with Mr. Fundamentals. And it's Dudley in at the 3 spot. Mr. Fundamentals, that's good. And so Wall with the assist. Mr. Fundamentals got the first points up on the board for the Wizards.
And for the last 3 seasons, what a talented young backcourt John Wall and Bradley Beal have become. Wall drafted 1st overall, Beal 3rd in different drafts. A little lottery luck, if you will, and great scouting of these. Two.
Here's Wall. Kicks it to Gortat. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Certainly that shot well within his range.
I would hope so.
And especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Burke kicks to Anthony. Here's the Prophet. And that misses everything. Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Shoots. Gortat comes up with the rebound. Wizards have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. It's tipped. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. That's good. Mr. Fundamentals got his 2nd bucket.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Here's the Prophet. Rebound, Washington.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And slam dunk by Nene.
And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
No surprise from my end. I mean, they've been really good, and they're looking even better at this moment.
Here's Porzingis. Will it go? And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Burke's got his first basket. Wizards have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. And he lobs it up. Anthony, the pass to Porzingis. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. The Prophet's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything. And Washington put together a good season against the East last year. Ended up with that 46-36 record, with 30 of those wins coming against the rest of the conference.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
How can you stop that? With the crossover that quick, that lightning quick, a defender has to be almost superhuman to stay in front of that.
Wizards 46-36 last season. That was good enough for them to land the number 5 seed.
Well, it was actually, Kevin, the same finish they had in the conference in 2014, even though they won more games. Washington, though, was only 10-15 against the rest of the Eastern Conference playoff teams. They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And again, New York running the court in transition. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on John Wall.
It's been a nice game for the Prophet. He's already got 9 points and 1 steal as well. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Cantor. Williams comes in for Porzingis. Hardaway's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Calderon in for Burke. Hart down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for the Prophet. And a switcher also for Washington. Porter's checked in for John Wall. Porter with the steal. Hardaway with the steal. .135 left to play in the first. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Knicks.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And he's going up for the alley-oop, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Otto Porter, hailing from a family of basketball players. His mom, All-State in '85. His 3 uncles won state titles. Deep basketball roots.
And how about the fact several of his cousins also won state championships, although Otto is the only one in the family to reach the NBA.
Wizards trail by 5. It's Gortat with the drive. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Already, they piled up 8 second chance points.
Feasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Here's Porter. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
First free throw is good. Oubre is checked in for Washington. Both shots good from the stripe.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Outside Hardaway. A 3 ball. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. Oubre. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's the Knicks up by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And some tough times for the Knicks, but you listen to Carmelo Anthony, it's clear he's invested in this franchise.
They pulled all the strings to get me here, and I wanted to be here.
Knicks fans rooting for Carmelo to help make New York a playoff venue once again.
And you know what? It's going to take a lot more than Carmelo playing strong to get the Knicks back into the playoffs and to make them a destination to where NBA stars want to come.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
It's been about the effort. Love the hustle they've shown here in the first.
Yeah, it's due to their hustle, as you said, Greg, and it's showing up on the scoreboard, too.
Hardaway Jr. and Melo on the wings. Ennis Cantor is out there with Porzingis. And it's Berg in at the point. They're the group New York will start the second with. To the right side. Pass to Oubre. Dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Went for the 2-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Berg, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Cantor. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Ooh, and that dunk had some anger to it. I mean, usually he's content to just go up and get the finish with the soft touch.
Not that time. The big man looked like he had something to prove there.
Well, when it comes to finishing ability, he does have something to prove. He's been known to trick some layups here and there.
Oubre.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. The Profits checked in for the Knicks.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Last season ended with the Knicks pretty much packing it in, but Clark, it didn't start out that way.
You know what? Not at all. I mean, the Knicks were picked by many, Kevin, to be a playoff team last season. Clearly, things did not go as planned.
Lays it up and banks it in. The Profits got 12 points in the game.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defenders.
Pass to Gortat. Off his leg, and it's whistled a kick.
And it became clear, thinking about the Knicks again, I mean, it made sense for a team with injuries and being in disarray on the floor to just battle for that lottery.
And Washington has possession. Here's Porter. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Porter's got his second bucket of the night. New York trailing. Porzingis passes to the Prophet. Fires top of the key. No good.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
And he gets the bucket. Anthony's got the game tied up here for the Knicks. For Washington, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field.
You know, kind of packing it in for the sake of being better in the future can possibly work in New York for a year or two, but not longer than that. The media will eat you up there if you don't start making some progress towards winning, pleasing basketball. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
And it comes off the front of the rim. The Knicks shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Here's Burke. It's tipped. And here we go. Washington fast break. Beal gets a wide open look. Wide open shot is on the money. Beal's got his first points of the night. Here's New York. Here's Porzingis. But they recover it. Second shot opportunity. Out to Anthony. The pass to Porzingis. Back to Anthony. Takes the 3. And the shot is good. Anthony's got 5 now.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
And Beal kicks to Gortat. Stolen by Cantor. Here we go. One-on-one. Here's the Prophet. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Doubled by Oubre. Washington with the ball. Wizards trail by 3. And Beal kicks to Gortat, and it's blocked. The feed now to Burke. Here's Anthony. And that one hits back iron.
And guys, Porzingis was almost a rookie last season, but he opted to pull out of the early entry and wait a year for this past summer's draft. Seems to have worked out for him as far as how his draft stock has changed.
Pulls it from the elbow. Good! 18 points for the Profits.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. And the thing, Greg, about Marcin Gortat, he's not a high flyer. He's not a super flexible athlete, but he's one of the best centers in the league because he's tough. And he's worked hard on developing his skills. and he always hustles.
Yeah, and he fights for